Hello classmates, my name is Brandon Walker. Today I'll be reading Racial Inequality as Seen in Jerry Ward Jr.'s Don't Be 14 in Mississippi. Racial inequality still remains one of the main topics of discussion in American society. Don't Be 14 in Mississippi is an excellent depiction of what life is like to be a young black male living in Mississippi. By understanding the message in Don't Be 14 in Mississippi, one is able to gain critical insight into the description of the lives of African American men as it pertains to the miseducation of black male children, racial violence committed against black males, and the mass incarceration endured by black males. From the moment they are born, black boys face more challenges than their white female and male counterparts. The act of not educating these black boys of their history has been a known tactic of white supremacists since slavery to deny the black male of common knowledge needed to survive and thrive in this society. In many large U.S. urban school districts, the number of black boys unable to read at grade level exceeds 90%. Ward references this behavior of white supremacists when he states, "They put your mind in a pepper sack, dip it in liquid nitrogen for later consumption." This quote directly references the act of racists denying black boys knowledge simply for the purpose of making it easier to destroy them later in life after they have matured into adulthood. Ward's literary work gives great insight to black parents that they must educate their own children of their history because trusting the public school system to do so will yield poor results, leading to high dropout rates and very low reading and comprehension skills found in black children. Racial violence has been a part of American history since 1660. While that violence has impacted almost every racial group in the United States, it has had a profound effect on African American life. Ward references this violent behavior when he states, "Don't be 14, black and male in Mississippi, have 20/20 eyes, feet that fail to bump, wing and tap, a mouth that whistles. They castrate you, wrap you in cotton baling wire while your blood still feels, feed you to the Tallahatchie as guilt offering to blue-eyed Suzannes." In this quote, Ward is directly referencing the violence committed against black males who spoke against racism and refused to abide by the rules imposed on them by whites. Understanding the message in this quote provides black males a warning that they must protect themselves in order not to become a victim of racially motivated violence such as lynchings and rape. Mass incarceration of black males can be seen by many as the reinstitution of slavery in most cases. In 2014, African Americans constituted 2.3 million of the total 6.8 million correctional population. Black children find themselves introduced to the jail system at very early stages in life. Nationwide, African American children represent 32% of children who are arrested, 42% of children who are detained, and 52% of children whose cases are judicially waived to criminal court. Ward references this system of incarceration when he states, "They say you a bad nigger named Bubba, a disgrace to the race in your first offense, and give you to parchment for 48 years. This statement gives a glimpse of the inhumane nature of racists to incarcerate any black male who is either innocent or guilty to a life of prison, regardless of their age. By understanding Ward's message, one is able to determine that mass incarceration is merely another form of perpetual slavery that hinders the professional growth of black males, which would enable them to provide the support needed to help their communities grow economically." Don't Be 14 is a literary masterpiece that embodies all of the teachings needed to educate a black male of the racial dynamics of the United States. The message in this literary work reminds black males of white supremacy and to be protective of their children, especially young black males, because this society has interest in the non-education of black children. Black parents should be aware of the intimidation their children will face and prepare them for the laws and racial prejudice they will endure, which could lead to incarceration. Understanding this message in Don't Be 14 in Mississippi will provide a roadmap for the ordinary black child and help them navigate and survive the racial climate in Mississippi. Thank you for your time, and I hope I get a good grade on this essay.